Hello students. So today we are going to start a new chapter which is units and measurement. This is your second chapter in class 11 and in this chapter we are going to see what are units of different physical quantities and how we can measure those physical quantities. We are going to see that what are the important things that you need to keep in mind so that you can take measurements. Children, keep in mind that physics is an experimental subject. This is applied into real life and into this physical world, and here we have to measure important physical quantities. For example, if you have traveled in a car, in a bus, or in any other vehicle, there comes this speedometer. We have learned that the speedometer is going to give you the reading of the instantaneous speed of the vehicle. Now see, basically what that instrument is doing, it is measuring the exact speed. What is speed? Speed is a physical quantity which we can measure. Now see, that physical quantity is related to distance and time, right? Basically, speed is how fast the distance is changing with respect to time. So here, to calculate speed, you have to measure the amount of distance as well as the amount of time taken. So you have to measure two different physical quantities and take the ratio, and accordingly you can now get speed. And that's what that instrument is doing for you. All right. So basically, in this chapter, we are going to see what are the important units of different physical quantities. First of all, we'll understand what exactly is the meaning of a physical quantity. Later on, its units, and then obviously how we can measure. What are the important things that you need to keep in mind so that you can measure the quantities with highest accuracy. Now, speaking of accuracy, you're also going to learn about accuracy and precision. In our daily life, usually these two words are used interchangeably. But keep in mind, in science, there's a huge difference between the two. And you have to keep that difference in mind, else you can do blunders. Alright? We will also learn about uncertainty. So for example, here I'm using this pen and I want to observe the length of this pen. Okay? Now, there are many different methods. For example, I can use my hand to measure the length. That means the length of this pen is about this much, right? I can also use a scale. Now, the accuracy of the scale will be much higher as compared to my hand. Just because that is more accurate, it has precise readings. Now see here, I'm using the words accuracy and precision. In this chapter, I'm going to explain properly what exactly is the difference and what is the meaning of accuracy as well as precision. And with relation to this, we're going to learn about something called as uncertainty. Now this uncertainty is very important in this subject of physics. Okay. So here, when you conduct different experiments, there is a chance of uncertainty as well as errors. Obviously, we are humans and we can make some errors, right? So there has to be some calculated error in which you have to work. If that error is very high, the meaning of that physical quantity measured is not going to be that much. That's the problem, right? So this is basically a chapter which gives you again some tools to work with physics. Okay, these tools are units as well as measurements. You're going to be thorough with different units as well as what are the major things that you need to keep in mind while you're measuring different things. Okay, so welcome to this chapter. I hope you're going to enjoy and keep learning with Easy Hai Online. Thank you.